Master Kavian here from Studio MMA and MMA Nytt, and we were sitting here with Edward Faaloloto. Faaloloto. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Just getting ready for UFC 138, getting some work in, getting that weight on point, and staying sharp until the fight happens.
How's your weight?
My weight's really good. Came in pretty close to weight. Put on a little bit weight on the plane, but it's just the plane. Other than that, I feel great. I'm ready to go.
How much do you have left?
I think like 7 pounds. Yeah, no big deal.
I read that you're a high school teacher, right?
I'm going to school right now. I'm a full-time student to be a high school teacher. Yeah.
And you've been in Navy too?
Yeah, I just got out the Navy maybe 2 years ago.
So, how come you decided to go to MMA?
The job that I was doing in the Navy, I was working for the Admiral of Pearl Harbor, and because of the job I had, I was kind of high profile with escorting him to like the governor and the mayor. I couldn't fight MMA because of the job. You know, I got a black eye one time and he didn't like it, so it came down to me choosing between the military and fighting, and I decided to go with fighting.
I even read that you have been shot in your hands. Is that right?
Yeah, shot in one hand, stabbed in the other.
Could you talk us through that?
2 weeks before high school graduation, this is in Long Beach, California. What up, LB? 2 weeks before graduation, we had a high school party for graduation, and we just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I happened to get shot. A buddy of mine was standing in front of me. Luciano Ramirez, who rest in peace. I still give him benefit for saving my life because he was literally standing in front of me, and he's the only one that died. I just got shot in the hand. And then maybe a year later, a little bit more than a year later, it was like a month before I joined the Navy. I was walking home, and there was like, you know, there's always that one homeless guy you always see around. You know, you recognize him. I've given him change before. And this particular night, I was walking home, and I had a couple of drinks, and he asked me for some change. I didn't have any, and then he got pretty aggravated and got in my face about it. So we started fighting, and then another one of his buddies walked out from behind, and all I see was a flash. Like, he came down with a flash, and I just put my hand up, and I felt the knife go in, and as soon as I felt the blade, I just kicked him away from me and ran home. Went straight to hospital.
Exciting life.
45 stitches later. Yeah, it was all the way open to where my bone was hanging out. I had to pull my skin back and just kind of keep my hand over my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then luckily it healed soon enough. And then 1 month later, I was at boot camp.
Your UFC career hasn't been that successful. Many say this is your last chance. Do you feel the same way?
No, I don't feel the same way at all. I will agree that I do lack the cage experience a lot of the other fighters have. I only have very few fights, you know what I mean? But with that said, that just means I have plenty of time to have more fights, you know what I mean? If this were to be my last shot at the UFC, it would just be a learning experience for me to keep going, keep fighting, and then work my way back here. I don't see this being my last time at all, at any point. That's not something that crosses my mind, you know? I just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
You train out of Ultimate Fight School with Chris Lehman, right?
Yeah,
how's that?
One of my gyms. It's great getting to work with actual UFC veteran. You know, prior to that, I was just training with like local gyms. My gym right now for stand up is M1 Muay Thai Fitness. My stand up coach is Arthur Wong, but I haven't had the full, I guess, benefit of having an MMA training. And getting to work with Chris Lieben is something that has given that to me. I also had some time to train out at Alliance. Thank you guys at Alliance MMA in San Diego. They were great. I get to work down with some of the guys down there. Dominic Cruz before he had his fight with Johnson, you know what I mean? And they had some awesome stuff down there. So it kind of sucks that I'm in the UFC, but I'm just now starting to pick up some real training. But you know what I mean? Life gives you what it gives you, and you just got to make the best out of it, and that's what I'm going to do.
You're in the same fight card as Anthony, and Anthony trains here for his fights. What's your prediction on his fight?
Anthony Nchukwu is an awesome fighter, you know what I mean? He gave me my intro to the big show. He was my first WEC fight. But I think he looks sharp. I think he looks real sharp. His stand up is real clean. Everybody knows him. But I think he might even surprise a couple of guys on the ground. You know, he's working with Sergio Pena. Sergio Pena is a great jiu-jitsu coach. So I think he's gonna take it home this time.
And you yourself, you're gonna fight Terry Etim. What do you know about him?
I know Terry Adams is a real well-rounded fighter. You know, he's a good stand-up, good jiu-jitsu. He has great cardio and a good chin. You know what I mean? He's a gifted fighter. But with that said, he has lost just like anybody else. You know, and I see some of his gaps being. He doesn't do well with people that push the pace and take the fight to him. He's really good at keeping the distance and just picking people apart. You know what I mean? And if you try to stay there and try to play that game with them, it's probably not the best thing. You know, but. His last fight with Dos Anjos took the fight to him. Dos Anjos wasn't even really a stand-up fighter. He's known for his jiu-jitsu, but he took the stand-up fight to him, you know what I mean? And I think that kind of threw Terry off of his game. So that's going to be my same game plan, is to take the fight to him, you know what I mean? I love MMA, and for me, being here is more a joy than a job, you know what I mean? And I'm a student, you know? I have every intention of teaching, you know? So this is all extra. So my goal here is to come, win, see how far I can go, but most of all, put on a good show for the fans. That's the most important thing for me, you know what I mean? I'm here to entertain. I'm not just a fighter, you know?
So what's your future plans? Becoming a teacher or becoming a MMA superstar?
Both. I don't see why I have to choose between either, you know what I mean? I love MMA and I love teaching. There's no reason why I can't pursue both, you know? I have every intention of continuing to train, fight hard, and work my way up the ladder in the UFC. You know what I mean? I don't see myself stopping either. You know what I mean? I also have every intention of finishing school and getting my degree. You know, so I mean, this sport being as harsh as it is, it's not a old man sport. You know what I mean? So there will have to be plans for after. So. It would only benefit me to just continue on as I am.
What do you want to say to your fans, MMA fans?
For the few MMA fans that I may have, thank you for your support. All of Hawaii, I got a lot of love before I came out here. There's a lot of support coming out from Hawaii, and you know what I mean. From California, I have a lot of family too. But just in general, you know, thanks for all the support. You know, I'm here to put on a show, and I'm here to give you guys your money's worth.
Thank you for the interview and good luck on Saturday.
Thanks.